Hey y'all, hey. Good morning. Welcome back. If you're new to my channel, I'm Tashamarietmr. How y'all doing this morning? Alright you guys, I have been up early. I've already dropped my son off at work this morning. Dropped Traylon off at school. And now I have a doctor's appointment to go to this morning. At 8:45. And they sent me an email, you guys, to check in for my doctor's appointment. And when I looked at that time, I was like, 8:45? What the heck was I thinking? Why did I make a doctor's appointment that daggone early? But I did, y'all. So, so I got a little bit, y'all, my seatbelt thing is tangled, and I'll untangle it when I get back to the house. But anyway, lost my train of thought. Let me put this up here so I can drive. Okay, y'all. Put that up there so I can drive. So y'all, it is raining today, you guys, and I slept a little bit. I don't know what it is about the rain. It just makes you sleep extra hard. When I woke up, it was like 6:30, and my son had to be at work at 7. And of course, he wasn't even up. Thank God his job is not that far from my house. And he had took his bath last night, so he took showers last night. So I just had to, you know, run and wake him up because his room is across the hall. And I was like, Jalen, get up. You gotta be at work at 7 and it's 6:35. And he was like, oh shoot. So, but anyway, you guys, baby, y'all, these YouTube streets, I'm telling y'all, baby, I had no idea that the stuff that goes on YouTube actually goes on. Like, I knew it went on Facebook, but I didn't know it went on YouTube. Like, I didn't know that, y'all. Y'all, this camera moving because I just hit. Yeah, okay, let me get off that for a minute because I want to talk about these city streets, okay? These streets, now this is the neighborhood, okay? This is a residential street, okay? These potholes in these streets is so large, like it will literally, and you can't even dodge them because they spread all across the street, y'all. It's horrible. Horrible. You know, I can see that on the main roads because they're heavily traveled. There's trucks, all kind of, you know, big machinery that rides the main roads, but you very rarely see semi trucks in a neighborhood on a residential street. But that just comes from, I don't know, poor management, I would say, with the Department of Transportation and Safety. Whoever fixed the streets, the mayor's off, whatever. I mean, y'all, it's ridiculous. Like, everybody around here gonna need a wheel alignment. But, yeah, you guys, let me get back what I was talking about. But these YouTube streets, baby, like, it's so much stuff going on. And it's just not in the mommy sector. Y'all, it's all over YouTube. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. These people better watch it. These content creators, they better watch it because YouTube is already making a lot of drastic changes. And keep on. They gonna make it to where you probably have to pay to be a content creator on YouTube. I mean, y'all, Google can do whatever they want to do. This day company, right? And don't nobody gotta like it, but if you want to be a part of it, you gonna have to deal with it. It's just that simple. You know, it seems to me they're not using YouTube as what it's intended for. It's intended for entertainment or tutorial purposes, or it's like people using it to fight with each other, argue with each other, and yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, a lot of people, I used to go to before I became a content creator, I would come to YouTube and and get information about like movies or shows that I watch on TV, like Love and Hip Hop and Housewives of Atlanta, stuff like that. Other little reality TV shows I would watch. I would come and get the commentary on what other people think, But now you go to YouTube, it's fights and people being bullied, and yeah, it's a whole bunch of stuff going on YouTube that until I became a content creator, I had no idea what's going on, because again, you don't know what's behind the scenes when you're just subscribing. Well, like you see stuff, but you don't really know, So yeah, so anyway, you guys, I'm gonna talk about that in another video, but going to the dermatologist this morning because my face is breaking out so bad, and although I have my skin regime that I do all the time, I mean, I will say this, I have had some days where I don't do it because I'm just being lazy, like especially at night, because I'll just go to bed early or whatever, but just my face is breaking out and I can't get it under control. I used to, when I would see acne forming on my face, I would do things. I knew things that I could do to, get the acne to decrease. But now it's like it's getting worse, and I don't like that. And I have really oily skin, so, and I like to wear makeup, but here lately I haven't been wearing makeup, because as you know, makeup clogs your pores and stuff. And so I've been trying to, stay away from it or whatever. But so anyway, going to the dermatologist this morning so they can, let me know what's going on and kind of help me, because it's about to be summertime, y'all, and you already sweat in the summertime. My face is already oily, and I don't want it to be super oily. So, and I don't want a lot of skin breakout on my face, period. So yes, but anyway, so I'm on my way to the dermatology office. It's literally right down the street from my house, probably like a 7-minute car ride. So, but I'm gonna go in here and see what they say, and then I will get back with you guys when I leave my appointment, okay? Hey you guys, I'm back. So as you see, I've changed clothes. I went to my doctor's appointment, and I actually said earlier, you guys, I'm going to the dermatologist. I misspoke. I actually went to my doctor, and my doctor looked at my face and she was just like, I probably need to get some lancing done or something. So she made me a referral to a dermatologist, because I don't have a dermatologist, so she had to make me a referral for one. So she did prescribe me some medication. In the meanwhile, until I can get into a dermatologist, it's kind of hard getting into dermatology appointments. So I'm hoping that within the next week or two, I can get into the dermatologist. So I'm on my way now to go pick up my son from work. He got off at 3 and he just texted me. It's like, I need a way home. And I'm like, well, I wish you would have told me that earlier, because I wanted to go over to my mom's house and stuff. So you guys, these kids, oh my God, they just work my nerves sometimes. It's like, y'all always telling me stuff at the last daggone minute, like I'm just sitting around, like I'm an Uber driver and I'm just sitting around waiting for the phone to beep so I can go to my next Uber call. Like, that ain't what I'm doing. You know, you need to have consideration for people. You need somebody to do something for you. Because normally he'll get a ride home from work or his dad will pick him up. So I knew his dad wasn't picking him up because I had already talked to him, and he said Jalen hadn't called him. So I knew dad wasn't picking him up. So I'm just like, boy, why you just didn't text me earlier and say, Mom, I'm going to need a ride home. So now I got to go pick him up, then bring him back home, and then go all the way on the other side of town so I can see my mom. I got some stuff that I put in a bag for her. Whenever I go see her, I try to bring her little stuff. So I got her some dishwashing liquid. I got her some Lysol wipes. I got her some body wash and some bar soap. Oh, and some Ziploc bags. All the stuff. Oh, I meant to grab her some bleach. Stuff that I have, you know, coupon and I have stockpiled at the house. I always take her a little care package when I go over there because I don't never know what she needs or whatever. And she goes to the store too because my brother takes her to the store. So, but I know those are things that she may or may not pick up. Or, I mean, you never have too much. At least she'll have extra. So the next time she goes to the store, she keeps a little list on her refrigerator of stuff that she's out of. So I'll just go over there and let her know, hey, Mom, you got an extra one of this, an extra one of that, unless you just want to buy some more. But those little things, the little household things, I try to keep her with that stuff so she doesn't have to spend additional money on that. Okay, so anyway, y'all, that's me rambling on. Today's Friday. Yay. Yeah, I used to feel really excited about Fridays when I was working. Because, you know, of course, you know, you worked all week and you're like, oh, thank God I got 2 days off in a row. You know, but now that, you know, I've been at home, Fridays is just not exciting to me. I'm just like, oh, it's Friday. I mean, the only thing is I don't have to take my son to school in the morning. So that's a relief. But that's pretty much it. I mean, you know, whatever. So you guys, like I was talking to y'all earlier about these YouTube streets. Baby, it's a whole bunch of stuff going on. If you guys watch or if you know of T.S. Madison, she's a comedian. She's a transsexual comedian, and her and another YouTuber named VS and Funky Dineva, and like it's a whole bunch of people involved in this in this scandal where I guess TS did a show about a month ago in Virginia, and VS, which is a YouTuber, went to the show, and I guess the show she didn't get good service. She said the T.S. Madison, the people that were supposed to perform, which was T.S. Madison, I believe Funky Dineva, showed up really late, and she basically went on her platform, was talking about the events of the show and how bad it was, whatever, and basically she wanted her money back, and I guess it got bigger than that, and the promoter of the show got involved. Like, y'all, it's a whole big old mess. Well, I'm gonna talk about it more on our live on Saturday. We'll be going live Saturday on Francois Vlogs' channel, so I'll talk about it more then. But I don't know, y'all. It's just a lot, you know. I'll say this, and I'm gonna leave it alone. T.S. Madison does a lot of roasting of people on her show, and so apparently this this YouTuber named VS, she wasn't really, well, she was talking about T.S. Madison basically on things that was said to her about T.S. Madison while she was late for the show, and she went on her platform and basically told millions of people, and T.S. Madison is feeling some type of way about that. And I understand how T.S. Madison feels, but it's just like T.S. Madison goes on her platform and roasts people, even though some of the information that she says is alleged. But again, you're still repeating it, and you don't know if it's factual or not. And it's like the same thing VS did. She repeated some information. She don't know it to be factual, but she did repeat it, you know. And I guess when it's done to somebody else, it's not as the same as when you're doing it to somebody else. I mean, you know, if that makes sense. So I'm telling y'all, I told y'all earlier, I'm telling y'all, they gonna make some changes with this YouTube thing. Like, everybody has the right of freedom of speech and this, that, and the other, but all this stuff that they're doing on this YouTube and clowning like they are on this YouTube, on the YouTube channels, y'all, they gonna start making changes. So why is this car getting up so close behind me? Like, I hate when cars drive like that. Like, why are you driving so aggressive? This is not a racetrack. Jeez. I mean, I'm looking in my rearview mirror and I see this car like braking really hard behind me. So, yeah, you guys. So, oh God, I forgot to get some gas. Y'all, I am super thirsty. I'm gonna have to stop and get me something to drink. So y'all, I went home. After my doctor's appointment, I went home and I did a little laundry. I did a little straightening up. So there go that car. Look, it just cut right in front of me. People drive so erratic. It makes no earthly sense why people drive like that. Like, why are you going so fast? Trust me, child, if you keep putting your foot on the gas, you eventually are going to get to where you got to go. You would like to get there in all in one piece instead of driving like a maniac. So, anyway, I meant to get some gas, y'all, before I got on this highway. So, I'm actually going to get off. I normally get off at an exit further down, but I'm going to get off on this exit right here because it'll get me to the gas station quicker than if I took that other way. I do that all the time. That's because I'm on this camera running my mouth. And it was in my mind to stop at the gas station and roll right past the gas station. Like, I rolled past like 2 of them. Yeah. So anyway, you guys, just dumb stuff that happened on YouTube. So tonight, y'all, for dinner, I was sitting here thinking what I was gonna cook for dinner, and I don't know. I took some. We actually had pizza last night because I didn't feel like cooking last night, and I actually don't feel like cooking again today. But I know my husband's not gonna let me get away with that 2 days in a row. So I got some drumsticks. So maybe I would just bake them and make some barbecue sauce and put that on them. With some macaroni and cheese to go with it. I don't know, it's Friday. I really don't. Y'all know I'm gonna cook something. Like I said, I got those drumsticks, so I'm gonna figure out something. I'm either gonna fry them or bake them. I probably will just bake them and put some barbecue sauce on them. I'll figure out something. But I definitely got to get me something to drink. Like, I am super duper thirsty, y'all. Okay. I'm just sitting here, y'all, looking at this traffic. Like, why is everybody driving so fast? Then I forgot it's Friday. Everybody trying to either get home or to the bank. You know, Friday is payday. Okay. And I need to go to the store, too. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow to do that, y'all. I really don't feel like doing that today. Y'all, I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm just like in this real blah, blah, blah mood. Really don't feel like doing anything. Okay. Uh-oh, don't you come out here. Alright, you guys, I'm getting a phone call, so I need to take this phone call, and then I'll just see you guys a little later on, probably when I get over my mom's house. I'll see you guys when I get over there, and we can just chit chat with her for a minute.